Hello world, it's John Pinto, your roving realtor, bon vivant video blogger, podcaster, home chef. And I am here with Mark Anderson, owner of Hefty Homes, easy for me to say. And what kind of wine caves?
Cut and cover wine caves.
Cut cover wine caves, ergo CC.
CC wine caves.
Okay,
correct.
very good, very good. So you're here for the Napa Home Show this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
That's correct, John.
Very good. Approximately what are the hours going to be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday?
I believe Friday opens at noon to 5, and Saturday, Sunday, I believe they open 9 to 5, 9 to 3, something like those hours.
Very good, very good. I'm going to try and be there and see what you're doing. So what is your hottest item this day? I know these days, I know you were talking about subterranean structures.
Yeah, so John, we have several different styles of houses with different construction methodologies, to build, and so a lot of them are, all of them basically are energy efficient eco houses, whether they're a 4-hour burn above ground structure, the Mediterranean style, flat roof, veranda deck, that kind of thing, those type of architectural elements, or whether or not it's a subterranean structure that's more of a protected environment. Or wine caves for the person with the vinter.
So let's go into the wine caves thing. First of all, do you need to have a hillside or a berm on your lot, or can that be built into your lot?
They're certainly helpful, but it's not necessary. We can do a flat lot and basically create a pit and different access points.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
and that way you get a lot of the structures we're building nowadays have skylights, so it's all natural lighting, different natural lighting techniques that we use now.
I would imagine between skylights and entrances that are probably glass dominant,
Yeah.
you get a lot of natural light.
Correct. Most of our portal walls are all glass walls, basically we call them, and so they're heavily insulated, safety glass. So the whether you're there with an earthquake, a fire, or a tornado, those kind of things, basically you can have the glazing is safety glass, so it'll withstand the heat and the structure won't get compromised.
Very good. And what are generally the minimum and maximum sizes of these subterranean homes?
Well, they're all custom, They can go as small as 500-600 square feet, all the way up. We're involved in a project now in Idaho. It's a custom build for a retired Navy gentleman, and it's a 5,500 square foot home with 1,100 square foot garage. And so we're just going through the permitting process with that, and we'll be breaking ground in the next few weeks on that project, it looks like, and getting them folks into a home before Christmas.
Is it similar to excavating inside a hillside to build a cave?
Correct. There's a mass excavation that we do to remove the soil, get down to a proper elevation that we've designed, install a slab-on-grade style floor system, hydronic floor heated a lot of times, so that way there's hydronic floor heating.
So that's the electric hot water heat?
Well, that's in-floor heating, so yeah, so whether hydronic heating, and so basically hot water heating in the floor systems, and then we install one of a couple of our different proprietary systems that we use, that we've designed and engineered or pre-manufacture, depending on one of the which component, which one fits the bill for you. Whether you're building a single-family dwelling, a multi-family structure, if you're building a cave for your residence, for your own retreat, man cave, or those kind of things, or if you're building a commercial cave for production. We have the sizes, they're all custom designed. We do have literally dozens and dozens of designs that are already done, and we can provide those to you too if that fits the bill.
Would these typically be full dome or half dome ceilings?
All the shapes, all of them are options.
It could be
Yeah.
rectangular, square,
Yeah, exactly.
half dome,
Yeah,
full
and
dome.
So a lot of them elongated domes. Those are 2 stories. There's a lot of them, like I say, because we have the ability to protrude out of the earth to gain the temperature, or not the temperatures, but the light and all the natural lighting. We do spiral stairwells. We do different cupolas on great rooms. There's a lot of different techniques to really give you that really bright, beautiful house that everyone likes, but you're reaping the benefits of 80% efficiency from the ambient temperature of the earth.
Well, I know whenever I go in a wine cave, the temperature is usually, about 64?
Yeah, yeah.
So there's not that much modification that you need to do.
No, so everything, and nowadays the air filtration systems that we're using for these, I believe they're ERVs, and so what they do is they take the air exchange from outside to the air exchange on the inside, and they basically have the air exchange. So the temperatures from inside the house are helping heat and cool and humidify everything as the air, it's a heat exchanger.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
interesting.
it's efficient. So it's bringing fresh air in, and it's purifying that air, and it's using the hot air coming out of your house to heat that air to the temperature of your house. And so you have this constant air circulation for purified. You can use additional filtration if you want better filtration for your family for when the smoke fire seasons happen, or if you have dust and allergies and those kind of things to eliminate more pollen. There's a host.
That's
of
a
things
very
like
big
that.
deal because
Yeah.
forced air furnaces, even with the best filters, are going to be somewhat problematic, right?
Yeah, it's come a long way, and so there you're in an airtight structure that is either subterranean or half subterranean, or of course above ground with the 4-hour burn on it that basically burn-proof exterior and interior. So the structures don't get compromised like we've been seeing with the conventional construction. Even with a lot of the advanced construction techniques that are coming out, there's a bunch of them out there. I'm not going to start naming them, but they really don't hold up to the firestorms that we have, and the structures that we build, we believe withstand that and have the best chance of withstanding any of these new type of weather events that we're having.
Now, we've done a video blog in the past and has had excellent viewership on the structural concrete insulated panels. So are the subterranean homes similar in terms of protection from environmental hazards, similar to the skip construction?
Correct. Yeah, we use the skip panels for above ground and below ground structures, and it just really depends on a lot of architectural elements, just like another tool in the toolbox, John.
Yeah.
So the skip panels are good for those. We have our preformed arches that you've seen at the home show.
Yeah.
We have precast, and then we have on-site construction techniques, shoring techniques that we've been using for decades. And so really, when it comes to building subterranean structures or energy efficient structures of any type, we have a lot of tools in the toolbox, and we've been doing it a long time, and we believe we're pretty efficient at what we do. Our clients are
Now,
happy.
as I'm talking to you, I'm thinking about, I'm sure I'm going to butcher the name of the ancient Indian tribe. I think it was Anastasi's that basically terraced the hillsides and built caves into the hillsides. We're talking about like 400 years later or whatever it is, same concept, right?
Yeah, basically, and so just being using all the, we're not driving vehicles right now, John, from the original pickup trucks in 1922, 1917.
Yeah, we're not riding too many Pinto ponies.
Yeah, exactly. So why have we stalled on building technology? Sure, there's a couple of products here that are better than just conventional stick and stone buildings, but really they all fall short when it comes to they pass the state minimum for a 1-hour burn code, or 2-hour burn code, but that really is insufficient for what we're seeing year and year
Indeed.
and year again. So I think they call, I forget who said it about trying to same thing and expecting a different
Insanity.
Yeah, so
Doing the same thing and expecting different results.
yeah, so I forget what gentleman said that, but I think that I can agree. I don't understand why people are continuing to build conventional houses.
Yeah, stick-built homes.
When every summer, I mean, right now it was 96 degrees yesterday where I was at, and it's not even May yet, and thank God that the skies are blue and it's a sunny, beautiful day, and hopefully it'll stay like that for most of the summer.
Yeah.
But the more we can put people in houses that won't be compromised, the more that their families can flourish and not be destroyed and have a lot of their possessions and just be uprooted. I've met so many.
Get your canoes ready for the snow melt.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
That's going to be running through June.
Yeah, it's going to be great. Yeah,
That's going to be running through June.
We had a really
so
good.
let me ask you this. It's not uncommon as a real estate broker to see lots that are extremely undesirable, especially as it pertains to grade. Mm-hmm. Now, all of a sudden, is it possible that these properties with problematic grades, where you could never build a pier post kind of foundation carved into the hill, will become desirable for building subterranean structures?
Yeah, John. We've done quite a few different structures over the country that basically have taken the advantage of lots that were undevelopable, because of conventional techniques. If you have these rigid ideas of how you want to architecturally have your house, then fitting a square box on a hillside with 15 to 20% slope is a difficult challenge. If you integrate yourself and you use the earth elements to in your design and your build,
And not fight it,
and
but
not fight it, but you
integrate.
integrate it. You use that as part of it working. It opens up a lot of these lots that were previously undevelopable or that just didn't economically feasibly make sense to develop. And so obviously there's a cost analysis and a preliminary review that we do on all those properties, and it's really the steps of design build. The first step of design build is the vision and the concept design and pre-construction, and then the second step of design build is the schematic design, where you really start getting the nuts and bolts and getting those things down. Where do I want my cabinets? Where do I want those things? Then you move into design development. That's when you start picking finishes and you start picking all the different types of things that you want with your flooring and your windows and those type of things. And then from there we can pull together everything in the design build method and have it all open book, where you can see all the actual cost based off of the square footage of your house. Once we get to that point, then we have a complete budget assembled, and the owners then we move forward. We do value engineering constantly throughout the process, since we're involved in the design and the build. That's not something that's an afterthought, and which really can cost a lot of time and wasted effort if you don't catch things early in design build or in any design. And so it gives us that advantage to fine-tune the project for the make it for the client's needs, and keep them in control the whole way as they're getting these.
Right. So,
Excuse me. The fifth step of construction
Oh, yeah.
is construction.
oh yeah, thank
design
you.
build, yeah.
We want to get that in there.
Yeah.
And the sixth step is getting the final occupancy permit.
That happens. It's not a problem.
So it would appear to me, with all of the new laws that have been passing, that have been very permissive to building houses, ADUs, junior ADUs, SB 09, we're doing a one-time subdivision. Okay, it appears that if you were fortunate enough to find a lot that had slope grade issues, but maybe had a house on it, you could subdivide it into two, build ADU, junior ADU, build a new house, build another ADU, junior ADU, and if the lot accommodated with the slope and the grade, you could actually build all of those as subterranean structures. Is that accurate?
Absolutely. Well, and probably a combination of whatever lends the property the best, the suit. It's just what we do is we really take a holistic approach for design, and basically integrate any of the natural elements around the property, really enhancing those elements and helping out with your design, compared to fighting it with this rigid.
Yeah.
Design, it's like a Frank Lloyd Wright design is beautiful. It doesn't fit everywhere.
Yeah, very good. So just to summarize on what other information you might have available for people to pick your brain if they come and visit you, when they
Yeah.
come and visit you this weekend, what subjects and answers might you have on?
Well, bring all your questions. Bring your properties and your questions. If any design build questions that I can assist you with. If you have difficult or challenged property, bring your plot map and your any civil grading plans or any of those type of things, and let's get to work.
Or just a concept?
Any
A
concept.
concept and a bank account.
It doesn't matter if your concept is on the back of a napkin, John. I can help you from that point. We can put a concept design together. We can quantify the amount of materials, effort, labor that's going to take to do that, and it's all open book. It's all upfront. It's transparent. That's the basis and the foundation of design build. It's a really good way of building, and it's the only way that we really do projects now.
Fantastic. Now, for those of you that are wondering where the heck is Pinto video blogging today, if you see over Mark's right shoulder, you'll see several bottles of booze. We are at the Napa Valley Distillery. sitting in front of the cigar lounge, downstairs from the Grand Tasting Lounge, and across the hall from the old Hollywood bar. So it's pretty close to the Napa Fairgrounds where Mark is going to be exhibiting this weekend, and I'm going to do my best to be there too. So Mark, for those people that would like to contact you, how's the best way to contact you?
Yeah, it's either by cell phone, 707-357-4150, or mark@ccwinecaves.com.
Very good. And are there any parting shots that you would like to give us before I have you go over to your project in Solano County?
No, John, just sustainability, energy efficiency, and getting families in affordable housing. That's our goal, and we're moving forward. We look forward to meeting you.
Very good. Well, thank you for tuning in, and we will see you on the next video blog. Bye for now.